5 mistakes that are affecting your turmeric harvest at home. Harvest this container of turmeric with me while we talk about those 5 mistakes that are affecting your turmeric harvest. Alright, so wait, hold on, let me take this out. Alright, the soil is a bit compact because I did not water for a few days because I've been meaning to harvest it. Now, speaking about the soil being compact, that is one mistake. So you want to ensure that you plant your turmeric in a well-drained soil. If it is compact, you may have waterlog, and possibly that will result in root rot. Also, you need to add a slow release fertilizer. For me, I did that only once, and that's when I just planted my rhyme zones. Alright, so wow, look at the richness of this. Seems like I waited a little too long to harvest. This part right here starts to rot, but I am pretty sure a lot more is here for me. Ooh. Of course, when I'm done harvesting, I am going to wash them off and give you a better view. I'm already getting these, and I can tell you it's just about this amount that I've planted. Alright, so another mistake is your container. For you to get a good harvest of turmeric, you need to use a container that is at least 15 inches in diameter and 15 inches deep, so that the rhyme zones will have space to spread and to go down. So the kind of harvest that you're looking for depends on your container. Alright, so let's get this one. Alright, let me get this. Can hear them breaking apart. Let me open this up. Now, turmeric love sun, but you can get away with some partial shade like in the summer. So they will tolerate the heat, but if they can get away with some shade, partial shade when it's very hot, then they will be fine. But they need that daytime sunlight to perform their best. Alright, so that is one other mistake, not having them getting enough sunlight. Ooh, these are so strong and nice. Ooh, and that is another mistake as well, harvesting them too early. No, if you harvest them before time, you will find that the rhyme zones are not as strong and fresh as when it's time for them to harvest. They are usually ready to harvest 8 to 10 months. You can mark that on your calendar, but I think the best way to know that your turmerics are actually ready to be harvested is by looking at the leaves. You will see them turn brownish, yellowish, and you will see that they start to deteriorate or fall apart. Alright, so let's get this patch right here. Welcome and welcome back to another Gardening with Stacey. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate you all and God bless you all. Ooh, this one has so many rhyme zones on there. and it smells so good. So once you plant turmeric, you can literally harvest forever, because then you won't have to buy turmeric again. The rhyme zones, they usually have some seed turmeric on them, if you may. These usually have like 2 to 3 eyes on them that you can actually replant. So once you're growing turmeric, you never have to buy again. Never. These are so rich and nice. Another mistake is underwatering or overwatering. So you want to keep the soil moist. You don't want it to dry out during its growing period, right? And you don't want to overwater as well, because then the roots will rot. By extension, the rhyme zones. Turmeric is very beneficial. I mainly use it for medicinal purpose. It is a joint pain reliever. It also boosts immunity. It helps with aging and digestion. A lot more, but just to name a few. And it is rich in iron, magnesium, potassium, dietary fiber, vitamins, and various antioxidants. So you can keep your turmeric in the refrigerator for a few weeks or in the freezer for up to 6 months. Or you can turn it into powder and store it in a cool, dry place away from sunlight. Alright, so I hope that this video was beneficial to you. If it is, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, share so that others can grow their own turmeric at home. Nothing like having your own homegrown turmeric. Of course, I'm going to take you closer so that you can see this beautiful harvest. So this is where I leave you for today. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, walk good.
Come garden with me now, man.